5 years ago on Thanksgiving, Yvonne Clark's life changed forever.
I was in Phoenix. I got the call from my daughter at 4:20 Phoenix time, and she said Connor had passed away.
Her 21-year-old son was struggling with an addiction to the painkiller OxyContin. When his prescription ran out, he looked for more on the streets. He died from a single fentanyl tablet. Now, the Calgary mother has made it her mission to warn high school students about the dangers of opioids.
He would want to reach out to help those to not go down the path that he did.
Since Connor's death, the epidemic has grown, with nearly 4,000 Canadians dying from opioid overdoses last year alone. Many of those deaths were in British Columbia, which saw over 1,400 opioid-related deaths. Now, health officials are linking opioids to a decreasing life expectancy in BC and possibly the rest of the country.
In the last several years, that acute impact with so many people in such a short period of time will cause this dip in life expectancy, and that is not seen very frequently.
Tam says not since the AIDS crisis in the 80s have Canadians experienced something like this.
This is the most significant public health crisis that we've seen for many decades.
But the solution to reversing this deadly trend, say public health officials, includes prevention.
If we had not put in place some of the measures we've put in place in British Columbia, like overdose prevention sites, like our take-home naloxone program, getting people into treatment better, that we might have seen 2.5 times more deaths than what we've already seen.
In Calgary, Yvonne Clark says she'll continue to channel her energies into spreading the message about a drug she calls cruel and evil. Cass Rusi, CBC News, Toronto.
And so how does Canada's life expectancy stack up against other countries? A report in the British Medical Journal shows Canada ranks 9th out of 18 developed countries, with an age of 82 exactly. That's ahead of Britain and the US, both which have seen their life expectancies dip in recent years. The states in particular are dealing with their own opioid epidemic, which claimed 48,000 lives last year alone. And in case you're wondering, Japan tops the standings with a life expectancy of 84 years. Researchers credit a good diet and strong public health policy.